So today in the booth with us, man, we got Chazz. How you feeling, gang?
My name's Chazz. I feel great that I'm here in the vault, with Vault Rob,
Mm-hmm.
at City Sound.
Your name's Chazz, bro.
It is. My name's Chazz. That's my artist name. It's a play on word. It's my name's Chazz, not my name is Chazz. So it's like, what's your name? My name's Chazz.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's just simple. It's just like it's a sentence and stuff.
So
Yeah.
where you from for the people who don't know?
So I am actually from Hercules, California. It's
Okay.
the Bay Area. It's right next to Vallejo. Like if you coming from Sacramento going west, it's right after Vallejo, and if you're coming to Sacramento going east, it's right after Richmond. So it's like it's a little pass through city. But I was born in San Francisco though.
Mm.
I was born in San Francisco, and then I moved to Hercules, and then I stayed in Hercules majority of my life. Smoke it. I was lived in Hercules majority of my life. That's why I say I'm from Hercules. Cause when I growing up, I used to say I was from the city. I used to be like, oh, I'm from the city. I'm from San Francisco. And then when you get older, and people start asking you shit, and you don't know nothing, it's like nigga, you're not from out here. So it's like So it's just I'm not into false claiming and shit like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm from Hercules. You know what I'm saying? And so then, but even with that, I moved to Elk Grove, my sophomore year, and I was only in Elk Grove for like 2 months though. You feel me? But I ended up meeting like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So like I knew a lot of people within them 2 months. But then I ended up going to school in Oakland. So like
Mm.
I'm damn near from
So
Oakland
everywhere.
too. Yeah, I'm damn near from Oakland too. Really,
So
like
I
cause
was like
yeah,
growing up and shit,
it was cool.
moving around.
Yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Basically just like I don't know. I just that's moving around for surely showed me like it's not where you from, it's how you come. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So just it just was peaceful to me because like I never had to worry about shit because I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like in a way of like I never tried to go places and be like, oh nigga, ooh, I'm from this, and then I don't give a fuck about nobody. And I've always been like hella like smiling and just you know what I'm saying? So and then shit's my bad. Shit's always funny. You know what I'm saying? So just shit's always just been funny to me. So that's just how I could explain just growing up. It's just funny childhood memes and comedic movies and cartoons and shit.
What kind of music you listen to growing up?
Niggas, nah, nah, but just yeah, a lot of Louisiana rappers to be so real, from fucking Lil Wayne to Boosie to Webby, fucking just a lot of that way, like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't really know too much of E40 and Too Short's like catalog and shit, bro. Like to be so real, like unfortunately, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of bothers me now that I'm saying that. But yeah, like a lot of the like Eastern music. You feel me? Like to be
Facts.
so real. So yeah, like just yeah.
What kind of music was your folks listening to while you was a kid?
Lil Wayne.
Mm.
Like that's where I got
That's
that
when it
from.
got put on.
Yeah, that's where I got that from. It's like my mom really just listened to Lil Wayne a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then my grandma listened to Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? It's like it could go either way because that's how my playlist now. That shit go from Sade to Sada Baby. You know what I'm saying? Just you feel me? It's just a lot of music to be so real. I'm
That Sade
very
hit. Yeah, that Sade
I'm
hit.
I'm just hella open when it come to music. Like I love shit. Like you feel me? Oh no, like I just love music, bro. Like
What got you into making music?
shit, bro. I've always been a writer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've always been a writer. That's really what it is. I'm a poet. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been into poetry, been into writing and things. I used to write when I was younger, and then my homie mom is a rapper. Like she used to
Okay.
be a famous rapper and stuff like that. So she would have people come over studio shit. Like I don't know, we just young. I was 9 years old when I wrote or when I recorded my first rap. You feel me? And then so I don't know. It just kept going from there. Shit was fun. Like
That's dope, bro. So when did you like start taking rapping and music seriously?
like really seriously, damn near I ain't gonna lie. Like really invested in myself in it. Like 2017, like 2017, 2016, shit like that.
Mm.
That's when I like really met another engineer because niggas was recording at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to engineer our music. You feel me? So it was all right. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really know what I'm doing, just trying to learn and shit. And then just branch out and met a new engineer and shit. Met a new engineer and shit, and then he was helping me make music. Shit was fire and shit. So just started to give it a little hope and shit. But like I didn't know about like promoting and things. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like I
that's
didn't know
valid.
how like vital that was. You know what I'm saying? Or even putting the money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause, bro, like you could drop hella fucking music, bro. That shit could sound right, shit could look right,
Mm-hmm.
but if you don't have You feel me? Like if it, like I, cause I be seeing people, bro, and the video be looking good, or you know what I'm saying. I just be like, why don't this shit work? So then it comes back to me, and I be like, why don't this shit work? And it's just like, I don't. You just gotta put the money in, bro. That's
No
just what
push
I'm.
behind it.
Yeah, that's just what I'm learning. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, like just I don't know, but I be like I really feel like I'm taking it the most serious right now, like where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I really like how I'm doing this interview right now, bro. Like people gonna see this interview, people gonna want these interviews and shit. So I feel like I'm happy I got here early, but you feel me? It's like, bro, like just everything just feels like the beginning again. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I got tapes from like 2015 and shit, like everything just feels like the beginning all
It's
over
real
again.
right here.
Yeah, you know what I'm
God.
saying? Like so,
Facts,
yeah,
bro.
like we're gonna keep this shit going, yeah. But
What
yeah.
was your rap name before My Name is Chazz?
It's just Chazz. Literally, it's always been my name. Literally,
Yeah.
fucking hi, my name's Chazz, bitch, my name's Chazz. It's just always been about me, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just I don't know, like I never really
Different variations.
yeah, like I never
Real
was a
name.
big rap nickname person. I had nicknames growing up, you know, like Chazzy and all that shit, but that just I was like, nah, like I don't know, cuz nobody believed my name was Chazz. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think
What
it's
is
short
that?
for something.
It's just Chazz.
It's just Chazz. Literally, I was named after Chazz Palminteri. You feel me?
Okay.
Chazz Palminteri is an Italian actor. He was on The Sopranos and shit, a lot of
So
movies
your
and
folks
shit.
was on some like
Huh.
real tuned
It's
in with
it,
the culture type of shit,
I
huh?
don't even know. Like I learned because my grandma named me, but then I learned at my grandma's funeral that it was actually her coworker where she got it from, and her coworker was a Spanish lady. You feel me? So you know, shit makes sense. But me and all my, so I'm the youngest out of five. My mom had five kids, and we're all C's. Like we all have C's in our name. You feel me?
Okay.
So that's why my name is Chaz. You know what I'm saying? To be so real, like but I can't think of no other name, bro. Like, cause everything and what I do and how I move is cause my name's Chaz, bro. Like, that's what I've learned. Like, even with like astrology and shit, cause I'm into astrology and shit. And it's like you like when you trying to find out all your signs, whatever, you got to put in your name. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in your name, your birthplace, and all that shit. So like with that, it just showed. Well, before that, like that's what really made me get into astrology, because I already had these theories and shit before, you know, reading about it and shit. So it's like, oh, and other niggas feel like this too. That's crazy. But you feel me? Your name is hella important, like vault. You feel me? Like this is the vault. Like you feel me? You create this space and you create what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's just what it is. Like that's why we put names on shit, because our the name is so important. Like you know what I'm saying? That's why people last names are important. People care about that shit a lot. Like so it's just always been Chaz. Like that's how y'all gonna remember me, Chaz. Like you feel me? My name's Chaz. That's what it is. So,
Let people know your name. You hear me? So how did you like get to Sac? Like how'd you get over here this way?
So fucking so when my grandma moved out here, moved to Elk Grove in 2013, moved with her a little bit, and then I moved to Oakland, and then after I graduated, I ended up going back to Hercules with my homie and shit. So I lived there for a year, and then so this was I graduated in 2015, so graduated high school in 2015. So from 2015 to 2016, I lived with my homie. And then from 2016, I mean I had to get out 2016, and then I ended up going back to my grandma's house in Sac. And the end of 2016, I left, and then I was in my grandma's house, and then I broke my ankle at the beginning of 2017. Yeah, it's just crazy. Broke my ankle at the beginning of 2017, so now I'm living in my grandma's house and shit, and all that shit's going on. And then my grandma ended up dying in the end of 2017 in November. So then like you know that was that, and I ended up like damn near going homeless and shit, like living in my car. You know, like I got hella siblings and shit, and you know people could say you could live with them and you know shit like that, but the shit don't be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to live their own life and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking adult. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh God, bro.
so I was fucking sleeping in my car and shit. 2017 to 2017 to the end of 2018 and shit. And then just driving around everywhere, bro. Like just moving in that motherfucker, bro. Like literally, bro. I had my car for 2 years. I put 68,000 miles each a year on that motherfucker, bro. Like that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, but fucking yeah, that shit is just crazy. So then I started making edibles and all that shit, and then this was like 2018. Then my car got took at the end of 2018. So now I'm just like yeah, it's moved around a lot actually. Now I think about it, fucking. So I had a girlfriend at the time, and so I was like being on some homosexual shit, staying with her, and then like that's what it was. Like that's what it was at the end of the, because you see she's not with her no more. Like that's what it was at the end of the day, bro. I was a fucking homosexual and didn't know what else to do. You feel me? So I was staying with her and all that shit, getting all comfortable and shit. But I, you know, still doing my thing with the treats and all that shit. But then you know, that shit wasn't cool. So then I needed a place to bake. That's what it was. I needed a place to bake. My sister had a place in Greenhaven. This was 2019. So my sister had a place in Greenhaven, and then she just ended up letting me stay over there because I need to bake over there. And then she's like, "Oh, well, you're over here a lot, so you then need to start paying something." So I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So now I moved into her living room, and then I was 2019, and then she was on some weird shit in the middle of 2019, and then I was like, "Okay," and then I was like, "Fuck that shit." End up going towards North Sac, and then just end up getting a spot out there, and then I've been there ever since. So yeah, you know.
A real trip, bro.
I know, huh? That's what I was saying. I was like, damn.
Emotions,
Like,
bro.
that shit is crazy.
Shit.
That's another reason why my fucking music shit ain't really been, because I really didn't have a chance to focus on that shit. I really didn't focus on that shit. Like, that shit is so crazy.
Now you can settle down and focus on that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So being in Sac for so long, really moving around this motherfucking shit, how you feel about the Sacramento music scene, bro?
Like, Sac is chill, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with it, you feel me? Like, I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been, like, I ain't really in tune with a lot of, like, politics and shit like that with artists and shit, you feel me? So I don't really know what that side is like, you feel me? Like, I just started, I don't really slap them, but I just started, like, looking at, like, Mac J videos and shit. I just heard about who Briss was, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's like, that shit's cool, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, I don't know, like, I wish just a lot of, like, people from City Sound, like they was getting the, you feel me, like,
Right.
leverage that niggas needed, you know what I'm saying?
It's coming.
Yeah, I know for sure, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, not saying like niggas aren't doing it, you feel me? But it's just like, I just, like, when it comes to, like, when you think of Sacramento, that's just like what I've learned. Like, people think of politics, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that shit is wild, you feel me? Yeah, bro, like violence. Like, bro, like, you really only thing that get respect around this motherfucker is violence, bro. And it's like,
Right. But they don't know,
man,
like, underneath all of that extra shit, bro.
it's beautiful shit going on, for real.
It's crazy to think about, bro. Like, niggas really just highlight the violent shit that's going on in life, like the swamp stories, and, like, all these extra weird ass shit. Like,
And I heard that was some fucking boy from like Idaho or some shit.
Like,
He just be talking about shit from the internet.
That's that DJ academic shit, bro. That's like, you can't.
See, that's crazy, bro. Cause like it's wild. Cause like when I found DJ Academics, I found DJ Academics in 2016, bro. I didn't know like he was doing like the Chirac shit. I didn't know, bro. Only videos I saw was the clickbait videos he would post with like, oh, like Cardi B, fucking Crips are threatening Cardi B, you know, some shit like that. So I would see that. You feel me? Like, and it's like, but the, like, I just fucked with the advice he gave. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a civilian. He'd always claim he's a civilian. I feel like I'm a civilian. You feel me? I don't be on no hood shit.
Now
like,
he claims he's the biggest gangster ever.
For real?
Bro.
For real?
He's
Yeah, see, when niggas get mainstream, I don't really know about him anymore. That's why I don't listen to the baby like that no more. Like, all type of shit. Like, I used to fuck with that nigga so hard. I'm not saying I don't fuck with him, but I just don't be tuned in because, you know, niggas be famous. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I don't need to. Like, you don't really need my view. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So.
That is crazy how shit changes, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how your vision for your future has changed over the years.
My vision for my future, nigga, this shit feeling golden now. But it's crazy because I've always had the notion of like, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, but it's always gonna get better for me. So like, I've always had that like notion in my head. Not saying that like I got somebody fucked up or they can't like join along with me, but it's just more of like, if you like are making excuses using the word can't, I don't even believe in that word. The word can't, boredom and shit, I don't believe in none of that shit. So it's like, if I don't know, like, it's just, I'm gonna be successful, bro. Like, I don't have no other way of putting it. Like, I'm gonna be successful I'm gonna be successful, and that means like I'm gonna have enough finances to do what I want and to do what I don't want. Like the shit that I don't want to do. Like some fucking natural disaster happened. I'm like, fuck, nigga. Like I can't even. Yes, I can. I can pay for this. You feel me? So it's like shit that I don't want to do, and then just like healthy, like a routine, a regimen of like working out. Like every morning I wake up, I do 30 seconds worth of jumping jacks, and I keep going. So now I'm up to a minute. You feel me? Like as soon as I bounce out of bed, like I don't even look at my phone when I get up in the morning. You feel me? I just bounce out of bed and just start doing jumping jacks, and then I'll fuck around and look at my phone. But you know what I'm saying? Just doing something. Like you feel me? Just a nice routine of doing something. You feel me? And it's like I don't know, like with kids and shit, I don't really know, cause it's like I meet a lot of women who don't want none, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like when I have a child, bro, I'm going in. Like you feel me? Like my child gonna be hella cute and shit, and just yeah, bro, I'm into like highlights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making my life look pretty. You feel me? Like I be motivating motherfuckers and shit. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? So it's like, bro, you just gotta keep that shit going, bro. Like, bruh, I don't my situations, nigga. Like that's really what the fuck it. You feel me? Like nah, but it do be some songs where I hear some artists and I be like, I want to make a song like that. Like you feel me? But I never make a song like that. Like it never. That shit never come out how I want, bro. Or at least like when I try to like mimic somebody, it never works. Like even if I like do the like their flow or some shit, and then when I actually go in and record it, it's never the fucking same. So it's like I have no idea, bro. Like I just listen to people, and it's like I feel like I get everything from everybody I listen to. I really do. Like that's really how I feel like I make music. Like, cause people be like, I've been getting like, bro, you're so different. Like, you feel me? Like you're just so different. So like me hearing that, I'm just like, that's lit. But then I like it be some people who can identify me with somebody, but I've never heard their music. You feel me? Like I've never heard their music. They be like, oh, bro, you sound like whoop, and I'd be like, I'd never heard their fucking music. Like that's what be crazy to me. So it's like I must be taking because people who sound like people to other people got that shit from somebody. So it's like you feel me? Like we obviously listening to the same artist in this motherfucker. Right. You feel me? So yeah.
That's crazy. Music is really like impactful, bro. Mm-hmm. Why you feel like music is so important to the people?
Bruh, can I say it later? Yeah. Fucking what I've learned, bruh, is music is theme music. All of it. All of it. Like even if you fucking put an intro song to this shit, like, bruh, music is theme music. So who are you making music for? Like, that's what I've learned with this shit, bruh. Like, cause you know how good you feel when you slapping music, walking down the street or cleaning up or smoking. Like, you feel me? Like, bruh, like music is fucking theme music. So it's like, who are you making music for? That's why I feel like music is so fucking impactful. Like, and then when music slap, that just feels good. You know when that, like, just, like, you just know when a song feel good and, like, you can't deny good music. You feel me? You cannot deny good music. It could be some shit that you probably don't like at first, and then you probably hear it a few more times. Music's like that, but it be them songs where you first hear that shit where it's like, oh nigga, like what is this? Like, yeah, you can't deny good music. So that's just that. And then on a psychological tip, I don't know, that shit come from our childhood or something. Like, cause all that shit starts from childhood, like our love languages and all that shit. You feel me? So it's like, shit, being cuddled, nigga. Like, motherfuckers like being cuddled because they used to be held as children. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that, motherfucker, your parent, whatever the fuck your parent was slapping as a child, whatever they was slapping as a child, fucking music is this. Like, niggas was doing this. This fucking caveman, bro, was like, that shit go crazy. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, the sounds is, like, I'm trying to, bro, they was beating shit up, like, just going crazy. Like, fucking fighting is a music, bro. I swear to God, if you watch boxing videos, they tell you to fight in a beat. Like, that shit is so wild. Like, yeah, music is math and science also. So that's why it's impactful. Like, yeah, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. Just sound and shit, like,
yeah. Real impact.
Yeah.
How you best describe the music you make?
I make music now because I be listening to my old shit and I really don't know where the fuck I was going with it. I just make music that I like, and I've always made music of what I've done. I'm not into like I said, you feel me, fake. You feel me? So I've always made music of what I do. You feel me? But I do have writtens of shit that I haven't done. You know what I'm saying? I listen to that shit and I be like, yeah, nah. But you feel me? Like music I feel like I'm making now, or like music I'm finna continue to make. I make music for people who want to win. You feel me? I ain't even like that's literally what I got from that. It's like I make music for people who want to win. We've been sad, we've been hurting, we've been fucked up, we've been depressed, we've been all that shit. That is fine. You feel me? If you trying to get the fuck up, that's what I make music for. You can slide my music in the gym. You can slide my music when you're driving. You can slide my music when you at the grocery store if you wear your headphones in that bitch. Like that's who I make music for. I don't even make club songs. Like that I mean I probably can make some songs that have nice beats that probably can go in the club, but the shit that I talk about, people don't want to hear that shit in the club. People want to fucking forget about their problems and fucking get turned and kill somebody. Like that's what people want to hear in the club and get money and shit. You feel me? I rap about getting money and shit, but just I don't know, bro. Like I have treats and shit. You feel me? And people can try to identify me as a drug dealer all they want, but I'm not no fucking drug dealer, bro. Like, and that's not even how I move. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, bro. I have a business. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I have fun. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I make music for. Like people who want to win, bro. Like that's what that is. You feel me? So it's like if you sad and shit, cause I got some sad music, but my sad music is like fuck these niggas. You feel me? Like fuck them niggas. They had me fucked up. Fuck these bitches. They broke as fuck. Yeah, like fuck all that shit. Like you feel me? Cause it's like yeah, like I don't know, bro. Nobody want to see me sad either. So I gotta pump myself up. You feel me? And I do it through the music and shit. You feel me? And don't blame the drugs.
Yeah, don't blame the drugs. Yeah. What's your creative process like, bro?
I be sad at home and I cut on beats and then nope. I be sober as hell. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I literally have no idea, bro. I literally will just like have words in my head and fuck around and put it together. You feel me? Like I don't know, bro. I really just be moving. It really comes out of like when I say I don't believe in boredom, it's like it'll come to that. It'll be like, damn, I ain't wrote nothing in a minute. You feel me? So let me see what some beats is talking about. You feel me? And then I get inspired by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like when I write real music and shit, like freestyling is kind of hard when you're by yourself. Like that shit is fun when you're with people. Like freestyling when you're by yourself is hard. That shit turns into like it feels like rambling and shit. So I don't really like to freestyle and shit when I'm by myself. So it's like, yeah, like yeah.
You done any shows lately?
I did a show, the Best Coast, that was here at City Sound. I have a show tomorrow on January 29th because we're doing this the 28th. We're doing this on the 28th, so I have a show tomorrow. So this is my last show for a minute. I'm not really focusing on the music and shit right now. I'm about to get my money up. You feel me? Like I'm worried about, but of course, like aside from getting my money up though, I'm trying to really dissect what I'm doing with my shroom business because I'm really trying to focus in on it. You feel me? And just like, yeah, I'm trying to be the burner of this shroom shit, bro. You feel me? Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like just what he did with cookies and shit, and like how it's just moved, and just like how it's just what it does, bro. Like that's what the fuck I want to do.
How'd
you feel me?
Making these treats, bro?
Yeah. So I been making edibles since 2018. It started off as cannabis edibles, you feel me? But then I had to rebrand and all that shit because I ended up moving towards psilocybin. Psilocybin, fucking magic mushrooms. I started making magic mushroom treats. Started off with a poll on Instagram because I used to microdose. You feel me? Like I used to put shrooms on shit. You feel me? Like I used to microdose and like post it, and then people always be like, "Where you get shrooms from? Where you get shrooms from?" And I'm real big on like, well, you can get them from me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's how that started. You feel me? So it's like you can get them from me, and then just I make edibles and shit. So I was like, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then people make tea and shit. And I'm like, can you heat up shrooms? And I'm like, of course you can. So started making treats and started making chocolate. And then the shit just, I don't know. Like, I learned that, like, I do know. Shrooms just really help. You know what I'm saying? Like, shrooms just really help. And it's just what it does. It just allows you to feel different, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it for other people, but just that's how it just works. Like shit just works how it's supposed to. Like I just live and let God, bro, and just let it happen. You feel me? And just let it be divine timing. You feel me? And it just did what it was supposed to do. And now everybody trying to do shrooms. You feel me? Like,
yeah, that's crazy, bro. Really think about it. Everybody's really experimenting in shrooms now, for real.
Hell yeah, bro.
I've been hearing a lot of people talk about that shit.
If you ever want to do DMT, let me know.
I'm good,
bro. No, bro, I'm trying to say that shit is beautiful.
Shrooms is enough for me, bro. Like,
you ever done acid?
Nah.
Yeah, that shit's intense.
Weed.
Hell yeah, I smoke weed.
Yeah,
Good job.
Smoke a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? I do shrooms every once in a while. Shit. I like the way it feels, but I can't. I'm not ready to unlock that.
I got you.
Level shit.
Hell yeah, it's beautiful.
I smoke some weed, get high as fuck, fall asleep or something, but them shrooms really hit, boy. Like. Intense, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna do DMT while I was doing this interview, but I was like, nah. My voice would have got hella deep and shit. Like that should have been wild.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not ready to unlock all that extra shit, bro. That sounds like some real.
It's real.
Next level playing. You hear me?
It is. It is. Like, but it only lasts 20 minutes. So that's what I've learned when it comes to psychedelics. Like, I haven't done ayahuasca yet, but what I've learned from psychedelics is like they all do the same shit. You feel me? Like depending on how much you take, because if you eat like 5 grams of shroom, you're gonna be feeling like you're on DMT for real. Yeah. But that shit'll last like 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then fucking acid lasts like 16 hours. It should last too fucking long. That's why that shit's annoying. Like acid is cool, it's fun, but like that shit lasts too long. Like, yeah, or maybe I feel like it lasts too long because I've done DMT and shit. So
What's the best advice you give to like a first timer taking shrooms and shit?
Thank you, because fuck, I be trying to do this shit. Fucking, your setting is everything, so make sure you're somewhere comfortable. Don't be somewhere you're not familiar with. Yeah, don't be somewhere you're not familiar with. They say don't do shrooms by yourself, but you can. Like, you feel me? Like, because you gotta understand, it's mind over matter, bro. Like, if you feel like you're doing too much or you're starting to trip, breathe.
I'd rather take them dolo.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, breathe. and have some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta eat nothing. Just have some water and some fucking ginger ale or sparkling water, something carbonated. You feel me? Because, like, that throw up feeling you get, you can defeat that shit with carbonation. You feel me? I ain't saying don't drink soda. I don't know if that helps some people. I'm just saying, like, I fuck with ginger ale. That's the only soda I do drink if I have to drink soda. You feel me? So, yeah, definitely have a carbonated drink close. You feel me? And then good music, bruh. Like music really helps. Like I said, the theme music shit, that shit helps so much. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, silence is cool. Yeah. You feel me? But yeah.
Impact everything, bruh.
And when I'm shrooming, bruh, I let my music shuffle. Like, I just let it shuffle, bruh. Because that shit will talk out your thoughts, bruh. Like, or at least for me, because I talk through music and shit. I be testing people through music, too. Like, when a bitch get in my car, I'll let her slap. You feel me? Just to see what she on. Yeah, on God. Mm-hmm.
So what's next for you, my boy?
Operation Shit on Niggas. Son. But I ain't like that. It's bigger than that. I was just talking shit. It's bigger than that. Just psilocybin. That's the company for real. Like, the Much Love Treats is a part of it. Even is an entity of it. But psilocybin, that's what's, you feel me? Mm-hmm. The bigger picture. Just getting it to the masses in the proper way. You know what I'm saying? Can't keep going through like Instagram and shit like that. Websites. I'm gonna think about merch. Merch was never really a big thing for me. I've always tried to do merch, and every time I did it, it always failed financially. Always gave shit away. Like, it just, yeah. So I don't know about merch yet, but yeah, definitely just shrooming. You feel me? Just a lot of yeah, of course. You feel me? But just, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like thinking about it, but I'm yeah, not at all. Just you feel me? Just trying to get the people, because I'm targeting the hood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That's who I'm targeting. Like, that is my target audience, bro. I need these people to understand, bro. Life is amazing, bro. Like, life is so beautiful. We understand pain is what it is. You feel me? And we gonna keep going through pain. You feel me? But life is so beautiful. You feel me? So. Yeah, bro, it's the Much Love Treat, psilocybin, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love, you know what I'm saying? So.
Blessings. Appreciate you coming through.
Hey, feel me? Let's keep smoking. Damn, I should have my teeth in. Nah, but it's good though. But yeah, I appreciate you for real. So is this where I disappear now?
Well, yeah, this is where you disappear, and this audio plays a little bit and shit like that. So I guess we can talk some shit right now. Maybe.
Do I exist still, or is it over?
I mean, we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
Because, you know, like, when it's on YouTube and you're watching it, it's like, I was there. It's like, the camera's off now, so it's like, do I still exist? No.
I mean, you know, on YouTube, no.
right. On YouTube, this shit's over, but, like, you know, we still here.